Hello to all of you out there. This is Troy Harper at Dropping the Ash podcast here at Harper Cigar Lounge. This is episode 16. Glad I could be here with you guys today. Hope you're having a great week so far. I've been having a good week so far. Glad you guys are here. Hope you have been doing well. I hope you're all doing well out there. Thanks for joining me. I was anxious to get back with you guys and smoke a cigar with you. So if you guys are with me today and you've got your own cigar, please be welcome to smoke it with me, whatever it is. And let me know in the comments what you guys smoke with me today. But anyway, this here is a Figurado by Aging Room. It's the Aging Room Cuatro Nicaragua Figurado, 6.5 by 52. And it's by AJ Fernandez. The origin of this cigar is Nicaragua. The wrapper is Nicaraguan. The binder is Nicaraguan. Filler is Nicaraguan. Full-bodied Maduro cigar. Taste notes of cedar, chocolate, earth, pepper. And it's kind of a rustic-looking cigar from what I look at with the wrapper. Just rustic-looking wrapper. Dark, oily. Just feels great in my hand. Not too veiny or anything. But just a really nice dark Maduro wrapper. Very silky, very smooth. Like I said, not too veiny. It's burning very nicely so far. And the cap, I kind of cut at an angle going this way, so when I draw, the smoke goes upward. If I had cut it at an angle going down, the smoke would go down into my mouth instead of up. So this will be allowing me to draw smoke into my mouth much easier and everything. So, but great cigar so far. It's burning well. It's got a great even burn line. Tastes great. Definitely getting a little pepper in the chocolate. Getting a little bit of the earthiness. But more of a medium to full. Well, it's considered full strength. Right now, to me, it's more medium strength, I would say. So we'll see how this continues to do. Maybe I'll get to drop an ash for you guys today. So we'll see how this does. But again, box pressed cigar as well, if I didn't mention that very well. So we'll see how this does. But just a very interesting looking cigar. And I love Figurados. They're just so much fun to smoke. And a lot of them just taste really great. So there's the Figurado box press Maduro Cuatro Nicaragua. So 6.5 by 52. So anyway, like I said, taste notes of chocolate, earth, pepper, cedar, all those great taste notes is what it claims to have. And I can't remember where I got my information on the internet. I can't remember, but I think it was Neptune.com or something like that. But so far, with what the taste notes say, I'm getting some of that definitely. So I'm definitely getting, some of the earthiness, some of the cedar, chocolate, a little bit of pepper, not much pepper, more of the chocolate. More of the chocolate and earthiness right now, and the cedar, I would say definitely. But definitely a great tasting cigar so far. And it's burning fairly well, building up some great ash. And so we'll see how this continues to do. But wanted to get in today how some different techniques for cutting your cigars. This one here today, I used my open guillotine cutter. That way I could get around that cap a little bit better, since it had a peaked cap on the end. So this was my best option today. I didn't want to use this one because this guillotine cutter's got a backing on it, and so it wasn't going to allow me to put the end of my cigar into it the way I needed to. But this is a way to cut your cigars. This is a guillotine cutter with the flat, or with a backing on it, so you don't go too deep into your cigars if it has a round cap on it. And I got this from Cigars.com. It's been a great cutter. I use it quite a bit. And then again today, what I used was my open guillotine cutter. and that just works really well with these figurados. So another way to cut is with the punch. Have a little bit of tobacco in there to get out that I used on a cigar previously today. But anyway, this is a punch. And if I had a flat cap or a rounded cap, I would just take this and twist it in very gently, twist all the way through, and then gently pull it out, and it will pull some tobacco out. If one punch isn't enough and it doesn't give me enough draw, then I have an option to do, another punch, or maybe 3 total punches, depending on how big the cap is. If it's a 6x60 cap, you might need to use 2 to 3 punches to open up the draw more. If it's a Robusto 5x50 to 52 size punch, you might only need 1 of these. Or if it's a let's see here, like a Corona cigar that's even smaller than the Robusto, 1 of these will definitely work. But I usually keep 1 of these on my keychain in case I'm out and about and I forget to bring my cutter. I can use my punch on my keychain. And then, of course, you guys have seen me use this Xife triple torch V-cut combo with the cigar rest on the back right there. I use this quite often, but I didn't want to use the V-cut today on this. I didn't want to cut too deep into this. So I felt the guillotine cutter was the best way, but this one here, you just put your cigar in and cut it, and it'll do like a kind of a V cut. Trying to get my fingers here. Let me set this down, but it'll give you kind of a cut like that. It looks like a V into your cigar, and I really have enjoyed. Oh, I dropped an ash already, guys. You didn't see it, but I'll have to work on dropping another one. That V cut I really feel opens up the draw a little more than normal, which I like depending on what cigar I use. So those are the different ways to cut a cigar. So those are the different ways. There are some knives out there you can buy that closes like this to cut cigars as well, which I don't own. But I've seen kind of a cutter that looks like a pocket knife almost. Can't remember what those are called exactly. And I've seen like scissor type cutters. And I've seen people where they just bite a piece off or pinch a piece off, which I don't recommend. I don't recommend that personally, but some people like to do it that way too. So, which I'm guessing that's how it was always done in the very beginning, probably. But anyway, so far this is doing great. Definitely some chocolate taste. Definitely getting a lot of chocolate taste. Not getting a lot of pepper, just some slight pepper, but getting more of the chocolate earthiness in the cigar, I'd have to say. And still getting a little cedar. So, but anyway, great cigar so far, guys. But again, if you're looking for a good cutter, and I smoke all kinds of different cigars, so I have cutters for every purpose I have. But if I go to a cigar lounge or if I travel, I'll always make sure I've got the cutters I need for different cigars I may run into. I keep those in my cigar case that I keep my cigars in as well when I travel. But if you guys are looking for a great cutter lighter combo, I definitely recommend the Xife, which you can find on Amazon. Around, I don't know, $40, $45 around there, I think. I've seen these in different brands, and I guess depending on what brand you get, you can maybe get them a little cheaper. But this is a gunmetal, and it's just very heavy and sturdy. It's just been a great cigar. Great for touch-ups. The torches on the inside are kind of tilted in, and so it gives you a nice peaked flame. So if I need to touch up, I can really go around those edges very nicely with that pointed flame. So I do recommend this, and I do love V-cuts. In the beginning of things, I had, I was kind of skeptical of the V-cuts, but I finally decided to try it, and I really loved it. I loved how it opened up the cigar more and gave me more draw. you know. But then if I'm smoking a Corona or a Robusto, again, I definitely I like a punch, definitely. It just really comes in handy with very small cigars. And if it's a cigar that you know, if I've got a Robusto or a Corona and I don't want to cut too deep on the cap, I do recommend this. You never have to worry about going too deep on the cap, and I do recommend this for beginners until you get the hang of cutting, and then you can kind of move on to an opened up guillotine cutter. So with these, you do gotta be careful how deep you go on your cigar when you cut it. You don't want to go too deep and go past the cap. It'll cause your cigar to unravel and fall apart on you. So depending on how small the cigar is, you gotta definitely be careful with these. But these cutters here will cut up to a 60 to 70 ring gauge, ring gauge on your cigar, you know. So anyway, so these will cut some pretty big cigars. This V cut will cut up to a 60 gauge cigar, so it's very handy for big cigars as well. This one will cut up to a 60 ring gauge cigar as well. So anyway, I do recommend any of those cutters. It doesn't matter how you want to cut your cigars. It's whatever you prefer and whatever works great for you. But again, if you're going to be buying Figurados, this will not work because you can't get the peek it in through. You'd have to use this one. The punch won't work because you'll have to punch it on the side, and that just won't work. You won't be able to draw out the smoke like you're supposed to. A V-cut would work okay on this. It doesn't go too deep usually, but it will open that draw more if you're looking for more draw, if you like a lot of draw. So anyway, but this is building up some great ash again. And there it went, guys. I was able to drop an ash for you guys today. I hope you got your money's worth. Hope you're getting your money's worth in this video since you got to see, well, technically 2 ashes have dropped during this podcast, but I don't know if you guys saw the first one on camera. So anyway, I'm glad you guys could witness the second one. So, but anyway, make sure you catch me here on YouTube. Sign up if you haven't. Leave your feedback, leave your thumbs up. Definitely join my YouTube channel, please, and check out my Harper Cigar Lounge group page on Facebook. Got a lot of members. Just had another 30, I think, sign up on our Harper Cigar Lounge podcast or group page on Facebook. I think I've got probably around 1,670 members or 80 members now, I'm guessing. So thank you all that have signed up to the group page under Harper Cigar Lounge on Facebook. Like I said, if you haven't checked that out, make sure you check it out. A lot of content on premium cigars and hard rock, heavy metal music on the Harper Cigar Lounge group page. If you're looking for just cigar content, just go to my Dropping the Ash podcast, which is on the Harper Cigar Lounge YouTube channel. So make sure you check out my YouTube channel. Please sign up, join, and leave your feedback, leave your comments. It goes hand in hand with my Facebook group page. So all of your support, guys, I appreciate. All of you guys that have joined so far, I appreciate all your support to me. You guys are family to me. I love all of you. You guys are the greatest. And I'm glad you guys are here with me today. And I appreciate all of you guys that have signed up on my Harper Cigar Lounge YouTube channel, as well as the Facebook group page under Harper Cigar Lounge. But check out all the content. Share the content to others that might be interested. Some of my cigar content is definitely geared towards beginners or experienced alike, but I definitely do put some pointers up and some things up to help beginners have better experiences with their cigars. So please share the content to maybe some new cigar smokers you might know out there. But I definitely need all your support. I'm not being supported by anybody by any means. I'm just doing this out of my own passion for you guys, to benefit you guys, not me, but to benefit all of you out there. But if you're looking for just cigar content, check out all my Dropping the Ash podcasts that I've done. And again, this is episode 16. So this is my 16th Dropping the Ash podcast. My Harper Cigar Lounge podcast, I've got, I'll do my 22nd one of season 2 next week, and really looking forward to that. I've got a really special show coming up for that, so please check that out when it comes up. I'll make sure you guys are notified about that podcast when it comes up. But I've got a very special guy that I want to discuss that's not with us anymore, that was huge in the hard rock heavy metal world, still is, even though he's not alive anymore. He passed away back in 2010. I won't reveal his name, but maybe you guys know who I'm talking about, maybe. So we'll get into that on the next Harper Cigar Lounge podcast, and I'm looking to get that recorded next week. So anyway, I'll make sure you guys are notified. I'll post that podcast up on my group page, and so anyway, you'll have to check it out when it comes out. So, but anyway, guys, like I said, I hope you're having a great week so far. I hope you're doing well out there. Hope you have a great weekend coming up, and all you fathers out there, happy early Father's Day to you. I appreciate all of you for all your support, definitely, and hope you guys have a good drink today. I've been drinking just a little bit of some Kraken rum that I got in my flask here. 98 proof, some heat to it, some like dark caramel, or some like caramel taste to it, like a toasted caramel, or is kind of what I explained it as. And I've also got some coffee here today that I'm drinking with this, and both have been pairing great with this. So I think I'll have a little sip of this rum. Pairs great with the cigar. But anyway, cheers to you guys. It does pair well. Definitely pairs well with this. And my coffee's been pairing well with this cigar today too. I'll have a sip of that as well. So anyway, but cheers to you guys again. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to you guys out there all around the world. Glad I could join you guys for a little bit. Glad you could join me. You guys are family to me out there, and I love and appreciate all of you guys very much. You guys are always in my thoughts and prayers. But so far, great cigar. I'm going to definitely probably rate this probably a 98 or 96 to a 98, I'll say, to be fair. So far, burning great. Great gray ash. Great taste notes of chocolate, pepper, earth. Very slight pepper though. Earth, cedar, or kind of an earth kind of a taste note to it. The construction's great. Very oily wrapper, dark Maduro wrapper, oily, not too veiny. The draw is great on this. Construction's great. It's not falling apart or anything on me. And it's building some nice ash again. Nice gray ash. Shows me that it has been aged well and fermented well. So great, nice looking ash on that. And again, this is the aging room today. The Quattro Nicaragua Figurado, 6.5 by 52, and it's getting a little windy, so I'll probably sign off here before my camera falls down or something on me. But definitely, probably 60 to 90 minute smoke. Well, I'm going to say probably more of a 90-minute smoke. An hour is probably not enough to smoke this. But 60 to 90 minute smoke, probably, I'm going to say approximately, depending on how fast you puff on it, I suppose. And just a great cigar so far, guys. So anyway, Again, I think I'll rate this a 96 to a 98. If you guys have ever had this, let me know in the comments if you ever had one of these, or if you've had any of the aging room cigars. Let me know what you guys are up to. Let me know what you're smoking today, what you're drinking. Let me know what's going on this weekend. Let me know what's going on for Father's Day that you guys are planning out. And I appreciate all your support to me. Again, go to my YouTube channel at 100 Harper Cigar Lounge. Please subscribe, leave your thumbs up, leave your feedback. Share this content to others that could use this content to make their experiences better with smoking cigars. And I only smoke premium cigars. This is a long filler, hand-rolled, handmade cigar. Not a cheap cigar by any means. A box of these is around $113. You get 10 per box. Around $113 per box. So you do the math on how much these come up to a piece. But I'm guessing retail on this was probably around $16. I'm guessing retail, probably, I'm thinking. But definitely worth the price. If you guys ever find these, make sure you get some and check it out. I think you'll love it, like I am. So anyway, but again, beautiful cigar. Beautiful. I'm getting tongue-tied. Beautiful cigar, and just really good tasting cigar. I'm going to say it's probably medium strength for me. Maybe full strength, but more. Well, there went my camera. Sorry, guys. I'm going to definitely sign off. It's getting kind of windy out here. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. God bless, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.